Dan, we're talking about the top 5 use cases, and we come to number 4 already, and we're going to call that sales prediction. So give us some specifics about what that means when you talk about a use case around sales prediction.
Yeah, definitely. And this obviously spans far beyond just fintechs, obviously into the retail sphere. Anyone who's selling anything, it can benefit from this type of AI. Where we're starting to see, though, fintechs and financial organizations really embrace this is in, being able to predict things like customer churn. At a scale that they haven't been able to predict before, and where retail organizations have been using this type of AI for a little while now, it's really just started to hit the financial world. So you might be able to detect, based off of a user's behavior, whether or not they're likely to lapse as a customer. And if you can predict that based off of a series of different types of behaviors that they're exuding, you can intervene. So perhaps, you start seeing that, Dan P is, removing funds from a checking account, transferring them to a different checking account. This might flag something based off of your behavior and the behavior of others, that you're a 80% risk to lapse as a customer. And at this point, the fintech can either make an offer, have someone reach out to you, ask you, if there's anything additional that they can help with or support you in. So be more proactive in types of churn. With that comes other types of ability to use AI to better satisfy your customers and better predict things like sales, such as enhanced segmentation. So I mentioned, your behavior as a customer. Well, AI can now detect behavior at a scale that no human could detect, using other third-party information that we know about you to segment you for better offers in terms of cross-sells and upsells. We can use the type of information that we have about you to make better decisions, automated decisions about how to send offers to what are called lookalikes that aren't customers yet, and the types of messaging and ad placements that might resonate with them. Really, AI has allowed us to use this enormous amount of information that exists about individuals to create better, more personalized, targeted advertising, both for existing customers and for potential customers.
Yeah, I just want to jump in quickly. I was leading the advertising team in my setting, and this was a huge part of our effort and our time. The segmentation, like you talk about, you used to be able to go to Experian and get certain files. That was one way to do it, but I think you're talking about a whole nother level using AI, and certainly needs to be integrated with your CRM to make sure that you're tracking all of those efforts. But it's here to stay, it's huge, and it's going to be super important in the fintech space and a lot of other spaces moving forward.